Here are 5 tips for you if you're new to the TCG hobby and going to your first card show. So tip number 1 is always do your comps. Comps are basically where you're checking a card that you like against the market. So you could be looking through eBay and places like that to find your last solds. So make sure you do them before you go, because sometimes, and in my experience, the internet was absolutely horrendous and you just couldn't get in any apps to do any comps. So save yourself some time, do it the night before. Tip number 2 is always take cash, and this sort of goes back to the first tip that we've just been speaking about. The internet connection there can be shocking, so save yourself some time, save yourself any hassle, take cash with you, and you never know, if you're buying a big card you might get it a little bit cheaper because cash is king. Tip number 3, be prepared for how busy these places are now. If you're just getting into Pokemon now, you'll know how crazy the whole entire hobby is. So be prepared for how busy it is, and be prepared to sort of be waiting quite a long time to sort of get in at tables. Tip number 4, have a plan. So what I mean by this, if you're trying to, I don't know, do a master set, or if there's certain cards that you really want to pick up, plan it out so you aren't just buying random cards and before you know it you've just spent an absolute fortune and you don't really know what you've just bought, or you've not even bought the card that you set out for originally. My plan was to go there and get cards for Vivid Voltage Master Set that I'm currently underway with, and Pokemon Go, which I did stick to. I bought a couple of little other daft bits, but they weren't bank breakers. They were just cool little arts that I picked up. But yeah, have a plan. And lastly, tip number 5, this isn't retail. So if you go in there looking for sealed products, be prepared to be paying around market price. Again, this is for people who are just getting into the hobby and might not know these things. You aren't getting ETBs at retail. You know, it's not like walking into Smith's or somewhere like that and getting an ETB for 50 quid. So there's my 5 tips for you guys if you're just getting into the hobby, or if you're going to your first card show. But most of all, just go and enjoy it. You know, there's some great people there. I got talking to some really nice people, some really nice vendors too. If you've got any tips for new people getting into the hobby, let me know in the comments below.